very good with really organizing our whole entire company, all of our projects, all of our software platforms, you know, everything that we have going on. I've gotten very good with learning Trello. Trello has pretty much saved my life, okay? Now the calendar, you guys know, actually let me keep this here. The calendar, you know, we went and built Survey so that it'll work with the Google Calendar. And I'll have some updates on Survey tomorrow on the live Q&A for Survey. But having said that, guys, I'm not good with the calendar myself. Here's the reason why, okay? If somebody asks me for something, if they want to know, do you have a date or whatever, I come over here to Google, and then I come over here, and I go into my calendar. I'm like, okay, I can see that Jimena has me booked up for that time, you know, or whatever we have going on. And so I'm like bouncing back and forth between tabs all day. How many people can relate to what I'm telling you right now? Can you guys relate to this? You're like bouncing back and forth to tabs. And so then I need to come over here to Trello, and I come over here and I open up Trello, and I'm like, okay, I got to come in here and I got to get this, I got to get that, I got to get this, I got to get that. And it's driving me nuts, guys, and it's very, very inefficient. I don't feel very productive at all. So a couple days ago, I really took the time to say, okay, what can I do to stop myself from bouncing back and forth? So in my business, and I'm sure you guys can relate, the majority of my team, Jimena, Bob, Rana, support, all the developers, they usually talk to me over here on Skype. Skype is my main communication, and you really have to be somebody special to get into this profile right here. This profile is not open to the public. I will not approve anybody that is just there to talk to me. I have another profile for all of that stuff. This just is for business. It allows me to stay on track. Now, I've got another amazing partner that you guys met a few months ago named Gus Sevilla. He is our Spanish partner. So I have to talk with him quite a bit too, because we're doing some pretty big things. Unfortunately, he only uses WhatsApp. He's the only one that uses WhatsApp, so I have to watch for his messages. And then, of course, Karthik comes in, and he's usually on Facebook. So I refuse to have Facebook on this screen. This is my other monitor, because I don't want to get sucked into the controversy and the posts and everything else, because then it just takes my day away. And I might see something negative, and it might just affect me. So I refuse to have Facebook on there. But what I do have is I usually have an iPad on my desk, or I'll have my phone that has Messenger open. And so I'll let that ding me if somebody sends me a message, because usually that's somebody important or it's a customer, okay? But I don't want it on my desk. So here's my conclusion, all right? This is what my other screen has looked like every single day. It even looks like this right now, and I just got to go to webinar screen over the top of it, and it's fine. Over here, I took, and I can't really help you if you're Mac, like you'll have to figure out something with Mac, but I took the Windows Calendar, which is a desktop software, and I was able to integrate it with my Google Calendar. So boom, perfect. And I actually find it to be a lot easier, because you can just kind of click on these things, and you know, I had this reminder here, and it's been popping up that, you know, you got 20 minutes before, I'm on a different day now, but you got 20 minutes before, you know, the Everlesson Q&A. Usually that's Bob saying, hey Chad, you're getting ready to go. So I got my calendar over here. I took Skype and I made it as small as I possibly could, and I'm over here on the recent tab so that I'm able to see what's going on here. I got WhatsApp here while I'm communicating with Gus, but if I don't need him, then I'll just go ahead and open up this whole window. And then over here, did you guys know that Trello has an app as well? And so all day long, all I've been doing, if I need something, because look, I got all my passwords, I got everything inside of my Trello account. All the projects, everything is inside of Trello. It's organized by some kind of card, in addition to LastPass, okay? But if I need anything, I just come over here and I type what I'm looking for, and this window stays the same size, and I'm able to find it right away. And it's so amazing, guys, because I've been able to keep my second screen just like this, and I don't find myself having to bounce back and forth between different browsers and stuff. This has worked really, really well for me. So I thought I would just share that with you guys. So did you guys, is that something that you think you can do? If you're using like dual screens, can you see how that would help you? It's really helped get me on track a lot. It's really helped me, and these screens pretty much just stay just like this, right? And if I need to open up Zoom or something, if I need to have dual screens, it usually goes right over the top of it, and it works perfectly, okay? The next thing I could do, but I don't really, myself, I don't really have to watch email. Jimena watches it pretty closely, but I could get something for email too, but I really don't, I don't have direct communication in email. Usually if something's urgent, it comes through Facebook Messenger or Skype or something like that. So Bonnie's saying, I use Mission Control myself. I'm not quite sure what Mission Control is, but if you want to type in there and let me know, that would be cool. So cool. All right. Awesome. That'll definitely help your guys' productivity. Now let's see if anybody, oh, it's an app for Mac. Yes, I am not a Mac player. Okay, if anybody wants to jump in, Peter wants to talk. Okay, so we got Peter. If anybody else wants to talk, go ahead and speak up, and let's see if we can get Peter on the call. Peter, what's happening?
Hey, Chad, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm awesome, thank you. I got some good news. I just received my teleprompter, so I wanted to let you know.
Your teleprompter, okay. Did you figure it out?
I'm taking it out of the box, and as soon as this call is finished, I'm going to set it up and start recording those intros.
Awesome. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Peter is going to be our first white label for Course Immersion. So we're taking the whole entire Everlesson platform and basically building it out so that it can handle a complete white label makeover. So that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And you got your bumper done, right?
Yeah, that's on the Course Immersion site. And I just have to create that green screen you suggested. I'm not quite sure how to do that because it's got the video player thing when I capture the screen. So I might need Ray or someone with more ability than me to help me with that.
Give me your link.
Now you got me on the spot. And
while Peter's looking for his link, if you guys have any questions, this is your call. So I make sure that I answer any questions that you guys have. That's why we do this each and every week. So if you have any questions, go ahead and type it in the chat here. I'll make sure we get it answered. Or I'll do the best. I don't always have the answers, but I'll do my best to answer it. And I want to see if we can help out Peter here really quick. Ooh, I hear it.
Okay, putting it in the, I think that's it. I've got it in the question box.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, I see it. All right, so it's on Facebook. Okay, hold on a minute. So let me see. Okay, this is it right here?
Yep, that's it.
Where is it at? It's a big file. Okay. Hold on just a minute, guys. Okay, speaking of the devil, I got Amazon showing up. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, that bit there.
See, I disagree with you. Here's what I would do. That to me looks too normal. You wanna see where I would get it? I would get it. I would get it like right there.
Okay.
Because it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, what do the words say there, right? So let's try this. Let's just try this really quick. I know this has nothing to do with Everlesson, guys, but let's just see how well chat can do today. So we'll come over here and we'll do 1280 by 720, and let's see if we can get this. So I'll go 1280 by 720. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. See if we can get that to work. Okay, and then I got all these windows here. Let me drag them over my other screen, as if my other screen doesn't have enough. All right, so let's go ahead and paste this, and now what I would do is I just say image, adjustments, desaturate, and boom. How's that?
Yeah, good.
Or do you like it with color? It depends. Are you going to work?
But maybe both. There'd be situations I could use both.
Okay. So let me just see. I don't know for sure, guys, but let's just see really quick. Let's see if I can do this without my system crashing, because I got a lot open, but let's see. So if I take that one, and then I'll say image, adjustments, desaturate, boom, file, save as, and we'll call this one Peter 2. And so it's in desktop, delete images. I won't delete it, but that's okay. Save. Okay, so if you guys see what he's doing, let's go ahead and finish watching this whole thing again. Like you could even get it like right there. Like you could even have it be something like that. Do you see how it's kind of artsy that way?
Yep.
That's about where we got it. And we could even take out these words and just have the globe. So if you do like this, and you're going to be in the center of it, Peter, they're not going to really see too much of that.
Right. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That image there could actually be, you know how in Cause of Motion you've got the lion and then all blue? That could be what I have on each screen for mine.
Yep. Yep, you just got to play with it until you see. But I'm going to see if Premiere opens up, and if I can get Premiere to open up, then I'm going to go ahead and pull your background in on one of my green screens, and we'll see what it looks like. And yes, Linda, what we're doing is we're taking the video bumper intro that you guys learned to do in Vegas, and we're trying to find a still shot of it to use as the green screen background. And so that idea came up. Let me see if I can open up Firefox, and I'll kind of show you guys what that looks like. So basically, Peter has his intro video, he has his outro video, and now what he's going to do is he's going to shoot those intro videos, the whole welcome back in this video, da 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 da. And when we first did it, he was trying to basically memorize what I said and then do it again, and I know he had notes on the board or whatever. I'm like, dude, let's just get you a teleprompter. So how much that teleprompter costs, Peter?
Including delivery to Australia, it was $111. But that
So
was about $99 or $98 or something.
Yeah, so this was a teleprompter. It's a cute little thing too, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
This is a teleprompter he got, and it basically hooks up to your camera, and this is not an iPad. This is an iPhone. And I'm sure it'll work with Android too and everything, but so you can, the reason why I like this is because it's so small. So, you're able to, carry it in your luggage or, whatever it is you want to do. Did it come with a case?
There's no case, but that's easy enough to get if I need one.
Okay.
Just came in a box.
Yeah, I think that's going to make all the difference in the world for you. So let's just go ahead and see if I can find something. I don't know for sure if I have any more of these clips because they're big clips, so I tend to delete them off the system once I get it. but let's just see. Let's see if I can open. Okay, this will be Katarina's. I think I still have this one. Let me just see. But these raw clips are humongous. So once I convert the MP4, I usually throw them away. But let's see what this is. If we can get her video to load, then we'll drop that clip in the background. And we'll see what that looks like. My system's been having some trouble lately. I did an update, and now it's all mad at me. But let's see if we can get this to go. Yeah, it'll go here in a second. So yeah, once you do that, Peter, once you have your intro, you have your outro done, and you're going to shoot those intro clips, the welcome back, da-da-da-da-da. And then you're also, I know you guys are saying, but I'm confused. Why would you do a green screen for the intro clips? You're not. You would not do a green screen for the intro clips, guys. Use your webcam for those. The file's small. You got a lot of those to do. But while we're waiting for this to crash, let me just go ahead and show you something else real quick. If I can get this to open. I might have too many things open. I should go in and open up. No, we're not going to use Firefox default. Let's just try this. Yeah, okay. I'll show you where you would use the green screen is you would use it in the introduction to your course. So you have a nice introduction video, and then you would also use it, and this isn't Everlesson, by the way, guys. I just got a lot of processing taking place here, so it's probably my system, but let's just see if I can get in there. You would also use it if you're using categories, okay? So I'll kind of show you how this idea came about. And this is another Everlesson account, which is why I opened it up in Firefox, because I wanted to make sure I built this out separately away from what I had, and that way this whole entire business, including this one Everlesson account, could get acquired if we ever sold out. So it's kind of separate from what I'm doing because I also have partners involved in this project. But if I come over here to what I'm calling my training portal for now, and it's not done, it's a work in progress in all my spare time, you can imagine, I'll kind of show you how this whole idea came about. While we're waiting for that to load, let's see if I can do this. So this is a new, hold on a minute. Okay. It's coming in. Let's see if we got Kat's video here. If we do, we'll get to that here in just a minute. It's still loading, and then I think it'll get out of this whole thing. Okay. And password. Okay. So this is where the idea came about. All right. So these are brand new courses in here. And this one right here is our $100,000 program that's going to be sold from the stage. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Have you, Peter?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, this is that big program. And this is our platinum level. And so if you look at the branding and everything in this image, this is what our main image is for the course. So here was the idea, Linda. We took that bumper video, and you can see come on, baby. I'm really taxing my resources right now. And I'm on GoToWebinar on top of that. So I got Premiere, Photoshop, a video streaming, but that kind of gives you an idea, the nice branding that takes place. Now this one here, I didn't turn it black and white. Some of these other ones I did, and the reason why is because it was pretty much already black and white, and it had that nice reflection to it and everything. But you can see how you're able to really have a good look, right? And Danny's saying, nice tie. Yeah, let me show you something else too, Danny. So I think if I come over here to this one maybe. So look at the image that we're doing here, okay? And if I play this, okay, that's a white tie. Hold on. Let me find the one. Is it White Label Profits? Maybe it's this one right here. Let's try this one. Okay, there's gold. See how I turned this image into black and white? And you see how now you have the congruency, you have a really nice look, but if you are wearing like a bright dress, if you're wearing a bright tie, then it definitely sticks out, right? So this is a very, very basic image, and look. See there, look at this look.
Hey there, Coach, nicely.
Look, this looks nice, right? See how it kind of pops, but everything like ties together? So this is what we're trying to do with Peter right now. So if you guys, how many people would like to learn how to do what I have here on the screen? Type in the chat here, guys. Let me know if you guys would like to learn how to do this stuff for your marketing and your courses and everything else. Would you like to learn how to do this? Little Katarina did this video by herself. I've even got video footage that proves she did the video by herself. But watch this. We're going to come over here, and let's see if we can get rid of this real quick. It's going to be a little slow because I'm really taxing my resources. Okay, but the video's gone, and now we're going to come over here. And by the way, her webinar is on the 9th, so if you guys would please join her webinar, I'd appreciate it. Matter of fact, I'll get you the link to the Facebook ad, and if you guys could leave some positive comments on there. She is actually getting tore up pretty hard, which I knew she would, but people are like really ripping her hard. She's like, Dad, they do not like me. I don't know if this business is for me. I'm like, no, baby. Like, you're going to have haters. Like, you're going to have haters. Like, that's just the way it goes, and the reason why is because you're doing something and they're not. And so you're going to have haters. But let me see. Do you remember where we saved it, Peter?
No.
Oh, you know what? We saved it and deleted. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get that one to open, and then we'll see. There it is. All right, so let's look at the color one first. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. It's going to be a little small, but that's okay. All right, and so you guys can kind of see the backdrops that I have here. See in the background, like there's the one that Kat has. But if we go ahead and pull this over, and I'll just go ahead and extend it through the whole clip, just like Camtasia. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click on it, and I'm going to say scale to frame size, and boom. There we go.
So it got shut down.
Okay. So can you see how that's going to look nice with your course, Peter?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
So now let's see what it looks like black and white. So I'm going to come over here. We'll delete out this one. And we'll say File, Import, and let's go ahead and do, it's under Deleted. Deleted. Bob's going to be proud of me. I created this folder called Delete Images, which means I'm going to delete it all out, and it's not going to be stuck on my desktop. See, I'm getting rid of a lot of bad habits by 2018. I want to have everything straightened up. Okay, so we'll go bring this one in here. This is the black and white one. So again, it's going to depend. If you're going to wear like bright clothes, if you're going to wear like a bright tie, which I'm sure you will, then I would do something like this. Because you see how it makes you stick out?
Yeah.
Right? So this is really good branding.
I had to wait 6 months until I turned 13, and guess what? I'm back and I'm ready to crush it.
Yeah, so so everybody commented and they said yes, they want to learn how to do all this and everything else. Cool. All right. Peter, any questions on that?
No, that looks, I can see what you've done, so I'm just going to, very keen to keep it moving and get everything done so that we can get this thing moving.
Cool. Peter, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you.
Thanks, Chad.
All right. Okay, so let me just go ahead and show you guys really quick. So this here is a green screen, okay? So if we look at what we have here, I have all these different courses. So first of all, I've already gone through it. My welcome intro into the course, or into the membership, not the course, I did a green screen video, okay? And then each one of these courses, I have a green screen video welcoming them into the course. However, this course right here, is it this one? Yeah, because it's so big, I've got this one green screen video. Okay.
Hey there, Chad.
And then if I scroll down, since each one of these are categories, I also have a green screen video for the category that I've done as well. Is that making sense to you guys? So you would do a very nice professional video on your membership intro, you would do one on your course intro, and if you're using categories, that would be like, hey, here's week 1, here's what we're going to cover, and that would be high quality. Other than that, your lessons, guys, do exactly like I told you. Do exactly like you saw Course Immersion, right? Just sit there, turn your webcam on. In this lesson, da-da-da-da-da-da. Just follow that formula. It'll be perfect. Any questions? Okay. Now, for everybody, that said, I would like to learn to do green screen. You're in luck. First of all, let me just come over here and let me grab something really quick. If I can put this in the group, let me just see if I can figure out how to do this. Let me see if I can figure out. We just started running this. I want to do, I think we'll do this one. Let's see, performance and clicks. I'm just kind of trying to build a pixel on her. But this one right here, 6 leads. Yeah, you know what? 469 clicks. We'll do this one. If I can just put this link out there, and if you guys will just leave her, you know, like a positive comment, if we can get this to open. I don't know if it's going to open. Facebook is so finicky. Let's try that again. So campaign, this should open up to the ad set. There's the ad set. And so if I open up this one, okay, there's the ad. If I click edit, 2.43% CTR on this. Okay, there's the ad, and if I click here, I think I can share a link with you guys, and I'll go ahead and put this in the chat. Just go ahead and make a copy of it right now. You don't need to go to that ad, but if you would leave her a positive comment, like she's getting tore up pretty hard. Matter of fact, let me show you. She kind of did this on her own, and I was proud of her. I said, baby, you know what? You're going to do good. But her feelings were really hurt, too. And I told her, I said, hey, you know, don't worry about it. Like, this is going to happen. So let me see if I can find, yeah, right here. So this page here, we got this ad out there running for her course, right? And so this guy went and gave her a rating. And let me see if I can find it. Yeah, see, she said, I just got my first hated review today. And now she's got a sad face there. And I'm like, baby, this is going to happen. Like, you should see the stuff I get. And if you click on reviews, this guy, who wasn't very nice, like, why would you cuss at a 12 or 13-year-old anyways, right? But he says, who is this little girl to tell grown adults about marketing? Sure, you can make videos and do Photoshop, but who cares if it sucks? The video that brought me to this page was so poorly shot that I almost fell to the ground from laughter. Sure, she's made 2K selling a get-rich-quick idea, but not without Daddy's help. Yeah, it's cool she went to Vegas, but she got there from her parents. Don't let this 13-year-old tell you how you should market your product, film, video, Photoshop, or anything. I mean, look at her page. It hasn't been active since May 1st. Stop playing make-believe. That's pretty rough, right? So I looked at her comment here. Look what this little girl said, guys. She said, hey, Logan, I hope you're okay. And then she asked this question here. And she says, in my video, I told you my account was shut down. I couldn't keep anything active. Remember, my goal is to show others they can be successful at anything they want to do. Thanks for the comments and rating. Happy Thanksgiving. Right? So she was in my account when she made that. And that's what I told her, because she's like, Dad, I think I'm going to erase this. It was really bad. Because she was showing me on my phone. And I said, no, baby, I want you to respond to it. And I was like trying to get her feelings out and trying to get her to respond. And when I saw her response, I said, oh, that's pretty sweet. But yeah, why would you tear up a little girl, right? She just turned 13. So that was kind of discouraging, but that's a really good sign that she's on her way to something. So That kind of beat her up a little bit. She's like, well, I don't want to do this if everybody's going to hate me. I said, well, not everybody's going to hate you, but you're definitely going to have haters. Like, it's just going to happen. So good lesson to be learned there. You know, you guys are going to learn to start running Facebook ads and stuff like that when you get your course done, and understand that you're going to be hated too. People are just going to look at you. They're going to automatically think that you're rich, that you're, you know, a 7-figure, 8-figure marketer, whatever the case may be, and they're going to hate you. That's just the nature of the business, because you're doing something and they're not. The other thing I want to say is, even though this person said, well, the only reason why this little girl is successful is because of her daddy, look, if you have connections, if you have resources, I want you to use them. Does Katarina have resources? Absolutely. Does Katarina have a great coach? Absolutely. But so do you, right? So do you guys. We're here to help you guys. We push you guys. We give you all the tools and resources we can. So when you get out there and you're successful and you start running things and people come back and they say, oh, well, that's just because you knew Chad Nicely and he helped you and gave your foot in. So what? If that's the case, so what? Good for you for recognizing an asset in your world and, you know, taking action on that asset and getting to the level that you desire to be. I see nothing wrong with that. Now, here's what we have going on. On December 1st, I'm not done with this yet, but I'm going to drop a page. It's not going to look like that, but don't anybody go to this page yet. It's going to look something like this, and you guys are going to see this page. We don't need to watch the video right now. You're going to join my other group. Not Everlesson, but I'm going to build up my other group, because we got Survey and Everlesson and Easy Links, and we got a brand new software coming out. So you're going to join my group, but you're going to do this with Messenger. Okay, so you're going to come over here. You guys are going to get inside of my Messenger, and I'm going to deliver you the link to the group. Once you guys hit that group, I'm going to take you through the whole entire strategic launch formula. What we're going to do is we're going to run a contest for all of December. And yes, guys, this is what's being sold on the phone now. This was that masterclass we did in Vegas. That's the price that we're asking on the phone. But all of these are going to be prizes inside of this contest. How many people are excited? Are you guys excited? Look at these prizes, right? This is pretty cool, right? So yes, these are going to be prizes, and then these are going to be automatic unlocks. So these top ones are draws. So lucky winners up here, and then everybody's guaranteed to do this just by gaining points. Now, in addition to you guys learning from what I'm doing here, or let me rephrase that. In addition to you guys playing the game and earning the points and unlocking cool things and everything, what I want you to do is I want you to study what I'm doing, because I'm integrating Everlesson with this whole entire thing. Okay? So here's what's going to happen. Once you join this, you're going to be taken to what we call a rewards board. And so you'll get in the group, you'll click a link to the rewards board, and it's there where we will have a link to the contest. It'll be a different video, but it'll look something like this. We're going to use Up Viral this time, and then you're going to come over here, and you're going to be able to come over here, get your link, play this contest, okay? We're setting all this up right now, and then other people are going to come in the group. They're going to come in the contest and everything else. And now that's kind of where I want to start this conversation, because if I come back over here to my calendar, I'm going to show you what's going on. So you can see that I got a preview event in Vegas. So all of you that were at the Phoenix thing, yes, big things going down, like I told you there would be. So I got this test on the 14th, and I'm working with Jerry on that. And so on December 1st, which is right here, we're going to open up that contest, and we're going to play it until December 31st. On January 1st, guys, I'm going to announce the winners, and then we're going to get into January, and it is going to be insane, okay? So we announced the December winners. We're going to open up another contest with different prizes, and then on the 2nd, we're going to start this video secrets class, okay? So on the 2nd, it's going to be a screencast On the 3rd, it's going to be slide decks. On the 4th, it's going to be green screen, and then we're going to do an FAQ on Friday. Then I'm going to have interviews popping in every now and then on people that are being successful with their courses in Everlesson. And then on Tuesday, and we're taking the weekends off, by the way. On Tuesday, now we're going to get into course creation secrets. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, then we're going to go into an FAQ. Then we have some more webinars some more interviews taking place. And then on the 16th, I'm going to introduce you guys to my Facebook guy that's going to run this whole entire process for us. And so he is going to do a training on setting up Facebook ads. So he's going to go over seasoning the pixel. He's going to go over everything with you. But I told him you really got to simplify things. Like all the Facebook trainings out there are too complicated. Let's simplify it. And I like the way he teaches this. So we're going to do this. Then we're going to go into the high ticket stuff. That's kind of where survey comes in. Then we have some more interviews. Then we go FAQ, more interviews. And then we're going to come over here. If you missed Membership Mastery the first time, which I talked to somebody this morning that went out there and he quoted $27,000 for a lead that came through his Membership Mastery site. I get those leads every now and then. Matter of fact, let me just see if I can find real quick. Let's see if I can find that other person, somebody else. I'm always getting these messages all the time, guys, and it's really good news, but let me just see if I can. Those Membership Mastery sites, the people that actually are doing lead gen monopoly, they make really good money. So let me see if I can find. Oh, here's another one. So let me show you this guy really quick. Let me just minimize this so I don't show too much conversation. And this guy here. Yeah, okay. So this guy here has done $340,000. Yeah. So you can see here, $340,000 Everlesson in 40 days, 75K just last month alone, and he said next month I need at least 250K. Right? Guys, the people that are taking action out there, now he's also very, very good with the community. And he's good with gamification with the community. So I'll show you, I'll give you a sneak peek here in just a minute. But understand that this here, guys, if you take Membership Mastery serious, it's an awesome, awesome lead generation tool. And so if you missed it, that's okay. We're going to run it again. We're going to start it on the 23rd. You'll need a couple days. We'll put an interview in between. Then we'll go over here to the 26th. Couple days, and we'll come over to the 29th. Then on the 30th, I'm going to announce the winners. We're going to have a final FAQ session, and then we're going to open up Everfunnels on the 31st. Okay? Now, Everfunnels opens up on the 31st. It's going to be 7 days. It's open, but at the same exact time, we have the Course Mastery Virtual Summit kicking off for the next 7 days, okay? And then after that, guys, after that, I'm done. I'm done with Everlesson. I'm done with Everfunnels as far as being in the marketplace. If you guys remember, I cut the deal with Karthik, and I said, if you're willing to put a whole entire auto webinar platform, because it was a lot of work, if you're willing to do that, then I will do one more launch to make sure that we make back not only development costs, but all the efforts and everything else. So that's what we're doing here. And what I said is, since now I'm using Everlesson, and we got course immersion being done, and we got group immersion being done, and I'm going to have the strategic launch formula. You guys are looking at the strategic launch formula right now. So if you were there when we launched Member Hub the first time, you may recall the process. You may recall clicking on a Facebook ad, coming into a group, seeing a video from me, and I just gave you the world. And from that point on, it was kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I didn't know, what I was going to present to you. I didn't know what trainings we were going to do or anything else. So now we're taking things to a whole new level, and I'm actually mapping things out ahead of time, 2 months ahead of time, and I'm going to do this at the same time with multiple groups. including a group that has 100,000 people. And so if you guys have ever learned anything from me, I want you to follow what we do here, because honestly, if I can find a way to keep the drive going the whole time and be motivated, and this is going to be a big, big toll on me for the next month. Like, this is going to be insane. But if I can do this, all the people that get introduced to my world from those groups, when they go through this, and when I say, you know what, now what we want you to do is we want you to become a part of EverFunnels, and we're going to train you how to be an affiliate, because obviously they started learning this stuff up here. So they learn how to create a video, they learn how to create an ad, they have their membership mastery, their agency. Okay, they have all that stuff there. Can you guys see how this has the potential to probably be one of the biggest launches you guys have ever seen? And so now what I'm able to do is I'm able to turn around and have a I already have a very successful case study for the strategic launch formula, but this one right here, I think is going to get everybody's attention because of the effort that we're putting in, the partners we have on it, and the fact that we have a virtual summit that's related to the course, to the launch as well. Are you guys seeing this? So how many people are excited with what I'm showing you? Are you guys pretty excited? So what we're doing is we're building out a special interface just for, you guys are kind of seeing the behind the scenes stuff here, but I'm going to go ahead and open this up in Trello here. Normally I would just come over here on Trello, but let me just see if I can open up here real quick. Hold on. Okay, so let me just kind of show you really quick what we're building out. And I don't know if we're going to make it public or not, but I'm building this out right now where it's going to be perfect for the summit because I'm able to schedule everybody ahead of time. So we have like Onyx and Gold coming in. We're trying to get the Rich Dad to come in. We have a lot of people coming in. And so this information up here is about the next presenter. And then down here we have these action blocks, right? So, you know, the first step is join the group. And when they say, yes, I joined the group, and they click that, then another action block is going to open up. So if Onyx and Gold is going to be the next speaker, then we might say, hey, come over here and check out, you know, Onyx group or whatever while you're waiting. Now, also while you're waiting, you're able to come over here and join the chat, and you can actually be inside the conversation before the webinar even starts. And so this is what our summit's going to look like. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, I had to find a solution. Go to webinar, which is my choice, is not going to work. And the reason why is because we're going to have too many people on at one time. So when this countdown timer, let me go ahead and open it up again, when it hits 0, this right here is going to change to YouTube Live. And so we're going to be broadcasting from YouTube Live, and we're going to be broadcasting on a page that looks like this. Are you guys excited or what? Are you guys like taking notes and learning from this and everything else? Pretty cool, right? Okay, so that's what's coming up. So I want you guys to watch the group for the page. Somebody's going to be hanging out with me for 5 days in Las Vegas. We're going to map out your whole entire thing. We're going to teach you how to be rock stars on your video. We're going to do so many things with you, okay? So I want you guys to watch for that contest. And then let me just kind of give you a rundown where we're at with some things on Everlesson 2. So if I come over here, let me just come in here really quick. Let me come over here to my sample membership real quick. This is not a real membership, even though people buy things inside of here, guys. Course Immersion was the first time that I'd ever actually built a real membership, and it's going very, very well. We've made a lot of changes since we built Course Immersion, but you guys may notice down here we shrink the size of this text now. So all of your product names, they should fit. Don't worry about this right here. This text was on the image. I actually wouldn't use that image if I was to do this again. It would look something like this. But you guys can see that we made this change here, so it's not delimited anymore. Also, you can see that we pulled in most of the description. We have to delimit it at some point because we want these boxes all to be the same size. How many people have noticed that you can import in your goals now? Have you guys seen this? That feature wasn't on, and I turned it on recently for you guys. But if you come over here to settings, how many people are using goals? Say yes or no. If I come over here to gamification, look, import CSV. Can somebody tell me? Say yes, I have it if you have that button. You guys should all have that button now. And so look, goals are very easy, guys. Let's not complicate it, okay? Let me just open up Notepad really quick, and I'll kind of show you guys. Let me just go ahead and do this. I don't want to lose that, but I'll push it up. Okay, so look, if I have lesson number 1, and lesson number 1 is, you know, introduce yourself. Or let's say lesson number 1 is reviewing the tools you need, all right? Or reviewing your diet plan, or setting up your goals, or whatever it is. The first thing I would do, my goal would be load your profile picture. That should be the first goal for every single one of your lessons. And the reason why is because that serves as social proof, right? You want people, when they complete the goal, you want other people to actually see their picture, okay? So if number 2 was, let's see, the tools you need, what I did in Course Immersion is I said, tell me what tools you already have, right? This is all you want to do, guys. You want to come up with a simple little goal for each lesson. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can use screencasts. You can tell them, take a screencast, tell me what you think. You know, if number 3 was identify your big goals, which I have that in Course Immersion, then it would be tell me what your top goal is, right? And then I'd say type it in the field below. Look, now if number 4 is create, let's see, if number 4 is schedule your photo shoot, one of our packages has a photo shoot, okay, then my goal is going to be tell me the date of your, or let's do this. Let's do, click the link, make an appointment with the photographer, tell me the date below. All right, now this one here, I'll have as auto approval. This one here is going to be a manual, meaning they're not going to move forward until I see that goal being completed, until I know they did the photo shoot. Is this making sense? So they're going to go through this, and all of a sudden they're not going to be able to move forward until you approve their goal. Now, we're kind of changing things a little bit, guys, and we're going to have it to where there's a dialogue going back and forth with your goals. So let me just kind of show you really quick what I'm talking about. So if I come in this one here, and if I look at the settings here, and if I come down to gamification, and if I look at pending goals, I've had 389 that have been approved. Okay, so if we look and see who has been approved recently, let's just look. Now these are mostly auto approvals, but Greg, right here, he's in here. Greg's on fire right now on 11/26. So let's finish our video bumper. Okay, so he's over there in week number 3. That's awesome. And so look, he told me, here's my input, here's my input. But what we're going to have is we're going to have it to where Greg can log in. He can see the goals that he's done. And if for some reason I don't like something he's done, or I have a better suggestion, I'm going to be able to reply to him. He's going to be able to get a message saying, hey, Chad just replied to you, and the admin just replied to you. And then he's going to be able to see the dialogue. Okay? So that's coming up. As well, I don't want to get into a lot of detail, but everything that we discussed on the employee portal, we're adding that to the Pro feature, so you'll be able to see how far your students have gotten, how many courses they're enrolled in, You'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff that we were trying to do with the employee portal. I'm just adding it to Everlesson because it's sat there idle for almost a year now. We're not using it. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, let's use it. So we're going to have it in the pro feature, and that way you guys can go out there and you can use it with coaches or you know, some of those things. Also, under the gamification, a lot of people miss this. Man, we're already on an hour already. That sucks. If I come over here to goals, so you can see that I got all these goals inside a course immersion, right? And what I did was I just came over here and I imported them in right away. I just imported them in. So if we look at this one here, let me see if I can find it. Add your profile picture. Look, this was the first goal, right? And I could have done like 1-5, or I could have pulled in the lesson ID, but that's okay. I don't have to have anything here. I say add your profile picture. Add your profile pic to the membership and type the words added in the field down below. And then I'm going to go ahead and put create user input field so they have a way to type it in. Now look at this, guys. How many people have been playing with this? Here's what I can do. If I want this to appear, if I want their answers to appear in the comments for social proof, boom, I can go ahead and click show in the comments. Now if I'm going to ask a question that says, hey, tell me about your most painful experience growing up, I might not necessarily want that one showing up in the comments, okay? So I can stop that from appearing, but you can decide what you want appearing in your comments. Now, if I come over here and if I just log in really quick, I'm going to show you why those pictures are important. You're going to see here, as I come in as the admin user, I'll come over here to Course Immersion, and you'll see that here's the comments coming in. So now when they complete the goals, the comments can appear over here as well, okay? So let me just show you this too. If I come in here, we changed this. This used to be a really blank looking page, but we changed this to where we're bringing in about the product, the instructor, all this other stuff here, okay? All right, and let's see, Dave, all I did was log out and immediately log back in and open up. Okay, so this is conversations taking place, not necessarily tied into the goal block, but that's okay. All right, now watch this. When I come into the course, look, see here, I've already scored 15 points. Now, I had a goal on this page. It's been completed. But if I come over here and click this here, guys, look. Do you see this here? Here's my next point badge. All right, so I'm working towards my gold badge, and I need 10 more points until I receive my gold badge. This is everybody that received the gold badge. And if I come down below, you can see here are badges I can earn right now. Well, look, I can see their pictures here. So do you see why you want their first step to be what their picture is? Is this making sense to you guys? You really want to have all these pictures filled in because this looks bad with these people not doing their pictures. But look who it is. It's like Karthik testing things. Bob's got like 5 accounts, right? But look, if I want to add my profile picture right now, I can click this here. And I can watch this video, and I can go ahead and say, okay, I added my pic, right? And I can click earn these points, and boom. Now I've earned these points. It's done. Now 30 members have completed this goal, right? That's it. And I'm going to have it changed to where it says, oh, see where it says approved? So now it's approved, and now it comes off the list. Did you guys know that this was here, yes or no? Most people don't know this is here. Now look, now that we know gamification is working, we're going to make a bigger deal out of gamification, okay? We're going to make a bigger deal when they log back in. We're going to have, I haven't exactly figured it out, I just know it needs to be bigger. I know that when they log in, we need to have like some kind of splash pop up or something that says, hey, you know, you're 15 points away, or maybe it's right here. Like, I haven't figured that out yet. I just know that we have to do a better job getting people playing the gamification. Okay? So these are all things that we're working on. Now, you may notice that the gamification is all off right here. Did you guys see this? So if I come back in here, you guys should have this now. If I come down to other settings, and if I come over here to my, I think it's under page settings, actually. If I come over here to page settings, and if I scroll down, look here, guys. You can decide what you want to appear, right? So you can decide what you want to appear on that dashboard and what you don't want to appear. So if I come back over here and if I refresh this, now you can see that we got the gamification and everything going on. Because maybe you're not using gamification, or maybe you don't want updates, or maybe you don't want a leaderboard. Whatever the case may be, everything's here. And so you guys can kind of see that we've been working on things. You know, we got it now where it's got the actual courses that they're enrolled in, their number of points. So Sharita's kicking butt right now. You know, all this stuff is here. Guys, there's so much more that we've been doing with this. It's not even funny. Like, I'm not even hitting the tip of the iceberg. Like, there's so many things inside of Everlesson that's constantly being developed, constantly being worked on, and you're just going to find little things here and there. Okay, so if I open this up, you can see over here, even though most of the people were delivered in a different course with course immersion, because we've come close to hitting 6 figures, but you can see right here that there's 18,000 in this one here. But if I want to know the number of members, I can click on this here and I can see the number of members. So I can see number of sales, I can see number of members. There's lots of stuff like this going on inside of Everlesson, guys, and you just gotta kind of bear with us a little while longer while we're still trying to get to where we have a strong, solid foundation. And a lot of that's going to take place when we're done with the actual funnel part. So what I mean by funnel part, and we're rocking and rolling with that too, is this auto webinar thing right here has just been tremendous. It has been tremendous, but it's so amazing what we built, and we've done it to where it's very, very useful, and you know, you're going to be able to run a live auto webinar right now, but you're going to be able to log into the back end, and you're going to be able to answer comments, you're going to be able to approve comments, all kinds of cool stuff taking place here. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea where we're at with things. I'm trying to think what else I'm remembering, because there's so much. And just to kind of let you know what's coming down the pipeline, because I'm very, very honest, let me just go ahead and archive this one because we're done with this one. So we're on the auto webinar follow-up. We're on the email follow-up for webinars. That's going to be next. Then we're going to integrate the employee integration. Then we have the new course layout. So if you guys haven't seen this, let me just kind of show you what's coming down the pipeline. It's right. Let me see if I can find it. Should be here somewhere. Right here. So when you click on a membership, so the name of the membership was Katarina Nicely, and now these are the courses. Okay? So the courses now, guys, not membership, but courses. We're now getting very, very specific to the courses, and so these are alerts inside the courses. Now this part here is not going to be very hard to do. Okay, this part here is not going to be very hard to do. We already have the infrastructure. We just got to get to the point where we're doing it. Okay, so this is what your courses are going to look like. So we're going to have better tracking and everything on the course instead of just having the single bar. So we got the new course layout. We're going to completely change the menu layout. So all these menu items over here are going to be up here at the top underneath bars so that they don't overwhelm you. You're going to have basic steps over here. We have to do that for the new people coming in. New pricing options. You guys know I posted a few weeks ago and I asked you guys what you thought. We're getting rid of the package. We're no longer going to have packages. Now we're going to have pricing options so that you'll basically come down here and you'll choose the type of pricing you want to do. You want to have free access, one-time payment, subscription, or a payment plan. So we're doing all that as we speak. And let's see, onboarding screens, new menu layout. Let me just see. You're going to be able to import a course from an XML file. We're almost done with the ThriveCart integrations, and then the German language is something else. So there you go. That's everything that's taking place right now, guys. Big, big things are happening. Like I said, it's been a full-time job for me for a long time. It continues to be. let me look at your guys' questions, and then we'll wrap this up. Let's see if you have any questions. Let's see. I hate Google Calendars. I have a Mac, so I don't need it. Good. Let's see. I will have to get a second screen. Yes, I highly recommend a second screen, Linda. Absolutely. I cannot get my partner to access my program, even though I set him up as an admin. We created the course together, but he cannot access the content I put up. I asked support, but it did not work because the content was locked. What shall I do? Margarita, when you're saying partner, are you talking about a VA? What are you talking about? Tell me that, and I'll see if I can answer the question. I don't know if I actually can answer the question. I don't know much about the VA thing. But let's see. People are asking for the webinar link in Facebook. I'm not quite sure what webinar you're talking about, Ted. Okay. I like that. Okay. That's my birthday. Good, Vicky. Chad, I have to leave for a few. Okay, that's cool. All right. That sucks, but I can only imagine that his life must be terrible if he has to lash out at a kid. Yeah. We have flown with you ever since. Good. Good. How do you partake in the contest? I'll have a link here on the first, Dan. We love Onik. Yeah, Onik's been a big inspiration in my life, guys. Turning into a great platform for coaches. Yes. Yes. Yes, but didn't know the public comment was there. Yes, Danny, the public comments are there. Chad, would we ever find messenger apps or integration? Oh, how many people want to see something new? You guys want to see something new? I don't think it's something I'm going to launch. It's something I need for you guys. So you guys know that I'm a big believer in putting together a high-ticket program, taking a training and combining it with some kind of software, resources, blueprints, something that we're able to go out there and really increase the high perceived value. So let me see if I can find it. So I've been working, I mean, very, very little, but I've been working on this project right here, mainly internal, called Group Gamify. Okay? And so let me see if we changed the password. Hold on a minute. So what this does is this allows me to pull in my groups. Okay, so any groups that I own or any public groups, I'm going to be able to, let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to be able to choose the groups, whichever ones I want. I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to add them. So we got close, 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 open, secret. Okay, I'm going to be able to choose my group. And then I'm going to be able to come over here and look at the stats for each group. So I'm going to see who's making the most posts, who's commenting the most, you know, how many members are in there, who's going live the most, like all that stuff. I'm going to have full statistics based on a date range. And now that I know who is the most active, what I'm going to be able to do, I mean, that's valuable information alone because you're going to be able to like compare it to your competitors' groups. But what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to set up goals. Okay, so we're going back to gamification. I'm going to say, look, the person that makes the most comments this month, he's going to receive this prize. The person that you know, makes the most posts, or the person that's the most engaged, whatever we're able to gauge it by, I'm going to be able to set up goals inside of here. The software is going to figure out who the winner is, and then it's going to go make a post, or it's going to give me the code where I can post it with a nice image and everything, congratulating that person and saying, hey, you know, you just received this. And so what's happening here is it's increasing the overall engagement of the group. Does that make sense? Do you guys see what I'm doing? So I'm using the group for gamification. And so this has kind of been a little side project. I'm not spending a lot of time on it. Luckily, I have a great developer that kind of knows what my vision is, and he's kind of off to the races, you know, doing this when he has the time. But this is going to be called Group Gamify, and I'll keep you guys posted on it as we move along. Okay? So there you go, guys. All kinds of cool stuff happening, lots of stuff in the works, tons of stuff going on with the events. I would say that EverFunnels and the events are my two highest priorities. The two highest priorities. and then we just got a lot of cool stuff going on inside the business, and I'm just you know, really relying on a lot of people to really help get me organized. And obviously Jimena's doing a great job, Jonathan's doing a great job, Bob, Rana, you know, everybody's in there, they're all doing a great job. So couldn't do it without them. All right, guys, so let me just go ahead and conclude. We're a little over an hour. Did you guys get a lot of feedback on this call? Did you guys get a lot of feedback on this call? Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we always have something going on, and I'm very, very honest and transparent, and I always like to show you guys what's going on behind the scenes, because you guys know you're very, very involved with that. But like I said, the events are the most, they're my favorite part. That's where my passion is. I can't wait to do it. So I kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit. Everybody that was in Phoenix, what we're trying to set up, and Jerry's working very, very closely with me, is you guys are not going to have to do a full day event and then pitch a 15K product. What we're doing is we're setting it up to where basically you go out there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, right there in your local town, and you're going to do what's called a preview event. It's going to be like 2 hours. It's going to be like a webinar presentation. So the good news is you can take that presentation, drive traffic to it, and actually do a webinar, or you can take that presentation and go do your preview event with people there, or you can do both. So it's going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You guys are going to sell a $197 ticket to a 2-day event with me. That's a no-brainer. We're pretty much letting people in for free, but we got to get them to have some skin in the game. We got to get them to invest in themselves. We got to get action takers. So you're going to charge $197. You're going to put all of that in your pocket. We're going to let you keep 100% of that, and then the people that are at the 2-day event, when we sell them into our other packages, which by the way, we're going to have speaker packages, we have like speaker in a box and you know, all that other stuff, you guys are also going to get commissions on that as well. Okay? So we're working on a plan with that to get everybody going on that. I get comments, I get you know, questions on that all the time. That's where my passion is. That's where I'm most excited. I don't want to sit behind a computer anymore. I want to have people do that for me, and I want to be out there at the events working with you guys and working with different people and traveling around and doing that kind of cool stuff. All right, so there's an update, guys. That's where we're at in the world of EverFunnels. Tomorrow, same place, same time, we will do the Q&A for survey as well. Okay? You guys have a great night. Make sure you get out there and crush it. Make sure you're still writing down your goals. Make sure you're still tuning into YouTube and you're listening to your motivational videos, because that's going to give you the confidence you need to just go out there and crush it, guys. And you see that I'm 6 minutes into this one. I still do this every single day. I've never, ever diverted from it, and that's why I'm able to just keep moving forward. Okay? All right, guys, see you at the top. Take care.